Hi Aquarius, welcome into your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of February 2025. As you can see on the board, we have two different oracle decks that we will utilize to begin your reading. This one's about your money and career in general, and this one mainly focuses upon your money, as you can see from the back of the cards. But let's jump right into it and see what we're beginning with. For Aquarius, right from the middle. Ooh, the treasure card. I can't even speak today. The worry-free finances aspect of it is being bolded, as they're saying there's money to be put in a savings account, or maybe you're saving in cash, but there's a huge focus on you, beginning again in the future, and you needing to be ready for this, whether it's, investing in a new place to live, or it could be in regards to getting a business off the ground and needing some finances built up, saved up to get it off the ground. But either way, they're saying that you're feeling stress relief throughout the month due to money coming in, and your earning ability is really wildly alive at this time. As I do feel, for the majority drawn to the reading, it's a jam-packed kind of very busy month for you, where as you do become more successful and things work out in your favor when it comes to work matters, it's more than one situation at hand, you're going to find that this naturally leaves you busier, but is going to be a month throughout February where you stumble upon little treasures, even including synchronicities, angel numbers that are applicable for your situation, for your path, when it comes to your money and or career, all right, and what lies ahead for you. But your rich future, your wealthy future is taking a highlight in regards to what you have yet to achieve, receive, earn, and maybe win for some. But there is more than expected with the word excess here. And I feel you're going to be feeling plentiful throughout February, especially in the second half. And we will do a mid-money and career, a mid-month reading for you. But they're saying if you're feeling that plentiful energy isn't 100% within your energy field, your world, in the first couple weeks of the month, just give it a couple weeks, okay, as things will shift more so in your favor. But executive, I feel like there's a very boss-like energy about you. There's a taking charge sort of energy, as I feel for a lot of which you're working in sales, or there could be a focus on selling this and that through a business or for your job. But if that's applicable for you, it feels like sales are on the up and up, as I was just holding my thumb in the upward direction. But you're being pushed to more so plan ahead when it comes to your finances, when it comes to work matters, some of which do not enjoy their job, or it's just heading in a less desirable, less maybe beneficial direction, right? Things could be shifting and changing as far as rules and regulations, or who you're working with, or just what's expected of you and other people. And so I find that this is pushing you to think about, well, what do I do to get my business off the ground more so I don't have to rely on this part-time or full-time job? Or what other kind of job would I prefer to take this job's place in the near future? Because they're saying if that's the case for you, where you find that that job is not working for you, right? And it could even be in regards to, say, where you're living. If it's not working for you fully or at all at this point, you're needing to remember wholeheartedly that it's a temporary situation. It holds a temporary beneficial place within your world. And so that gives you the power and the ability in the near future, with a sense of control, to find something different to take its place. But there's a sense of planning once again, and strategizing, preparation even, and that could be, naturally to save your money, to be ready for that stage, that shift, if you will, to make a change in the future, okay? But we're moving on to, the last part of this card talks about hidden talent. Sorry if you can hear the background noise, but they are saying that you have a hidden talent that you're not yet aware of. And for some reason, it's taking a highlight, because I feel that in the upcoming month or two, right, March or April, you're going to discover what that talent is, and it's going to change your career path for the better. Wow. It's going to leave you really successful. But the transporter card, this one talking about at the bottom, this card is a good indicator that things will start moving for you rather quickly. As I feel this is a collective where things have maybe been stagnant, maybe plateauing back and forth, up and down, and I can totally relate, okay? And that for me is applicable in regards to this channel, okay, this business. And so they're saying naturally at times, especially the entrepreneurs, or maybe a commission-based or tip-based job that's gonna happen for you, you know what I mean? Or again, it could be a sales-related job, or something that involves numbers somehow. But you're going to find that this is a time where things start to pick up for you, especially within the second week. It's almost as if you're thinking about what is pushing some situation forward in a growing, developing, upward direction. You know, I think about these readings, and although I love and enjoy the general readings of different kinds, typically the money and career reads do a lot better because people just like love readings, which I don't typically do. When somebody is in love or is interested in love, it takes over, you know what I mean? And so then people are interested in it. And same goes for money and career, given and those are such huge categories, areas of our life. But yeah, you're thinking about how to shift things on forward in a more beneficial direction. Okay, look up the number 453, the angel number, meaning there's something for you. But I'm hearing defogging. I don't even know if that's an actual word, but there's a sense of the fog clearing where motivation starts to take even more of an increase, or in general, and this leaves you quite productive and wanting to get the work done. It's not just, you know, you doing what you have to do plus some, just to, you know, make the money, just to keep that job rolling, just to keep the business doing well. It's this feeling of you actually wanting to get the work done once again, and it's making the world of a difference. But they're asking you, are you 100% enjoying yourself? I'm gonna say no, because I feel there's at times you going through the motions. And I know that almost sounds contradicting to what I was just saying about you wanting to put in the work, but you can still want to and then go through the motions or do something so well, so often that it just feels like almost a repetitive cycle with newness wrapped up into it, if that makes sense. And maybe there are certain factors affecting you and the way you're doing things, maybe little obstacles, difficulties, even other people's energy, maybe the way people are living and or working, playing into you not enjoying yourself to the fullest extent. But it is a month where you're needing to remember that when you enjoy yourself fully, that makes the world of a difference. I did shuffle after I picked up the deck, and at the bottom of the deck, as you can see, we have takeoff. And they're saying things will take off much sooner than you expect or expected. And that really coincides nicely, ties back to this transporter card that once again said that things will start moving for you rather quickly. And so I find that that's actually reconfirming what we were saying. But look at this, you're activating your soul purpose and receiving gifts. I feel like it's going to be a very spiritual month for you where you may want to hop over to Leo's reading after this one. It feels like Spirit's guiding you, giving you gifts. People may want to support you more than ever and help you, assist with you receiving exactly what you deserve. If you're producing content for online, I see the majority of which doing, majority of that content doing really well. And there's a highlighting of what's doing better than other content, if that makes sense. Doesn't mean you only produce what does well, but it does mean that there's going to be a bit of a focus in regards to that. But let's move on to the tarot portion of your reading. Moving that away from the frame. The Queen of Swords in reverse. All right, so in regards to something you've been spending money on, there feels to be a continuation of this. You're not feeling the need or the want to remove it from your expenses. But also, this is talking about you remaining within, attached to certain commitments, say that job, that business where you're living. And Spirit saying, let's be grateful for the roof over your head. That's something that's coming through very clearly. Also, when it comes to things you plan to never or for the most part get rid of as far as materialistic items. So don't be surprised when there's certain moments where you're pushed to stop and look around and be grateful for what you have as far as items, material stuff goes. But I feel there's also a piece about you where it's stemming from, you dealing with a lot in your personal life, I feel, but for a lot, but it also is giving me a very flowing, not forcing kind of energy. You're going to as well find that you very easily, manifest money, manifest more opportunity if that's what you want. Maybe manifesting a new situation is on the horizon for some, but I feel you're going to you will be easily multitasking and prioritizing like the experienced, advanced master that Spirit says you are at this point along your individual path. But I feel like this should go over here, okay? As I do feel that you are experiencing your commitments paying off, your hard work, your efforts from the past and throughout this month paying off for you, because it feels like things just need to start moving in the right direction, okay? I just heard give it up and you will see. Give it up and you will see. You will as well find that at certain points throughout the month, there's a huge highlighting of where your control lies and where it doesn't. Say, for example, you're working that job and you can't control how other people are working, or you shouldn't at the very least. You can't control the expectations that are through the roof in such unreasonable ways. I can relate. Or you can't control the way someone manages, you name it. And or even say for those in the customer service industry of some sort, you can't control the customers. And so such digulous occurrences take place at times. But you can control the way you digest things, what you hold on to, and the way you go about this and that as far as accomplishments go, and connecting and disconnecting at certain points, trusting your intuition all the meanwhile. Does that make sense? If you're running a business at home or in a different location, you can't control certain noise factors or energy factors, you name it, and maybe who you're dealing with business-wise for some. And so they're just saying, let's notice where your control lies and utilize that to your individual Aquarian advantage. But the Ace of Cups, absolutely beautiful. This giving very windfall energy, and they're asking you, well, how do you best save, and how do you best manage your money? How has that come to be in the past? And so they're asking you to take the financial gains that you receive throughout this month and maybe take a step back and think about how to best utilize that money. Sorry, as the doorbell went off, it just threw me off a bit. But you may be experiencing new opportunities as well throughout the month to expand things. Some of you have a creative idea of some sort in regards to furthering your business, but you're not utilizing it, or furthering the income, a new stream of income to come to be for you, but you're not actually acting upon it. They're saying, okay, well, then when? You know what I mean? And I get you have a busy schedule and a lot on your plate, but when, right? Why not now? But we're moving on to, in the center of your reading, to get ready to wrap this up, the 10 of Pentacles, because Spirit's saying that you were meant to have a very wealthy, very rich, successful future where you exceed your potential. And the month of February gives you evidence that that is more than ever your reality moving forward as you gain financial abundance in other forms as well. All right? So that is what I have for you. I hope it was truly helpful. To book a personal reading, everything is down below. I am sending you so much love and light. Bye, Aquarius.